Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Watch Addiction Watch Reviews. Today we're taking a quick look at the Seizen Merkur W10 vintage watch. It's a British military field vintage style watch. This one is from Aliexpress, as you can see. It is produced by Merkur and their brand is Seizen. As you can see, obviously it's a homage to probably you know what. But anyway, it's a pretty nice watch. The quality is actually really nice, and for the price of 125 US dollars, I think it's a pretty good deal considering the quality, the overall feel and look of the watch. And I actually really like it. The sizing is just perfect for a vintage style military field watch as well. So I think they did a really good job pulling this one off. Anyway, this one is from AliExpress. This was sent in by Merkur. We'll throw up a sponsored video since I do get to keep this watch. And I will drop also an affiliate link. That means if you click and buy one of these watches, I get a small percentage. It helps out the channel, doesn't cost you anything extra. And yeah, anyway. So basically this watch is a kind of homage style field watch, but it's very nicely made, I would say. Comes in a nice packaging as well. Shipping is pretty decent, about 2 weeks, one to 2 weeks to the USA. That's with the free shipping, and I do get a tracking number as well. But anyway, let's take a look at the packaging and then we'll jump right into it. Just come in this nice little kind of zip up, I don't know, pleather kind of material case here, as you can see. A nice little Merkur buckle here, nothing too crazy, but it is a nice little carrying case. You do get a spring bar removal tool. You also do get your warranty in here as well. Pretty simple, keeps it secure during shipment. The watch itself is housed in a 38mm solid 316L stainless steel case, 38mm across, which is actually a really nice size for the style of watch, keeping very true to its original roots. And the watch itself, lug to lug, you're looking at 46mm. Case thickness, really slim at 12mm, which is actually really nice. You can see you get a nice signed crown there as well. We get a 20mm lug width, which is pretty standard for a 38mm size case. Now there are some nice little polished flanks here, as you can see. The finishing is actually really good, I must say. I was quite surprised. For this price, their finishing is really good. You can see this transition from the brushed finish on the top to that polished side. You can see it's really smooth and sharp. Very nice. K1 hardened glass here. They say it's second strongest to sapphire crystal. That's what they do state, but it's actually a little bit more legible than a sapphire crystal, and it really fits this vintage theme very nicely. There's really no reflections here or anything like that. As you can see, you get that nice kind of dome. It comes up over the case for that vintage aesthetic. Inside is, one of their, let's get this going here, self-winding mechanical movements. They say that they develop themselves. There we go. There it runs. And yeah, they say they actually developed this movement themselves. I don't know 100% about that. It's a $125 watch, but actually it runs pretty nicely. The movement is, they do say it's a Fan Z self-developed manual mechanical movement with blued screws and some perlage work. It is a manual wound movement. Kind of does look like an ETA 2801. Obviously, there's no exhibition caseback, so you can't see it, but on the AliExpress listing, you can see the movement. Looks like a pretty normal mechanical movement. Anyway, you get self-winding in the first position. We do not get hacking, and then you can change the time here. Very legible dial, as it should be for a field watch. Set this to 1010. Let's get a little closer in on the dial, as you can see here. As you can see, we get printed numerals going around the dial. Nice 12 o'clock reference triangle. Nice long silver hand for the seconds. Railroad track as well. Nice kind of pilot style, military style hands there. Gray as well. Matches that matte black dial very nicely. Beautiful signed Merkur crown. Take a look at the case back, as you can see here. We get the new Merkur logo, which is actually a lion, you can see. Screw down case back, very nice. We only get 50 meters water resistance, so definitely not something to take in the water. We do get this genuine leather band as well. Kind of has a suede feeling on the front, signed Merkur, quick release as well. The band's actually really comfortable. You get a pretty standard generic buckle here, but it does fit the case. But yeah, this band is like extremely broken in. It's kind of like a suede feeling on the front. It actually fits the watch very nicely, in my honest opinion there. Yeah, I wouldn't change the band. I think it looks very nice. Obviously, on a NATO band, this can look very nice as well. But yeah, other than that, it's a pretty simple military style watch, and I actually happen to really like it. I think these watches are really good quality for the money. I'm going to throw it on my wrist, we'll get a lume shot, and I'll give you my final thoughts. All loomed up, but as you can see, the lume's actually really, really good. We get a nice green tone lume on the hands, all the numerals and the hour plots, and it actually is pretty bright and does last a pretty long time. Quite surprising for the price point, very evenly applied, and extremely, extremely legible. Very good job on the lume. Planted on my 6.5 inch wrist, as you can see, it fits really nice. The size is just perfect for my wrist. Band is extremely comfortable, actually. I would definitely not change the band. You don't have to worry about that. But yeah, really slim fit. Kind of just wraps around your wrist. You get that nice little distortion, as you can see. But rides really low on the wrist due to that K-shape, that kind of, kind of vintage style military shape, which looks really nice. Buckle is fine, doesn't bulge out or anything like that. Very legible at all angles. And yeah, pretty simple field watch. What more can you ask for? So there you have it, guys. Let me know what you guys think of this watch. I think for the price, I think you're getting a pretty good value. You're getting a pretty decent mechanically wound movement. It has been acting pretty good. Keeping time pretty decently, I should say. Obviously, we do not get hacking, which is something I would have, enjoyed, obviously. But for this price, I really can't complain. I really like the vintage aesthetic, and I must say, the finishing of this case is definitely, something you'd see on more of like a $200-300 watch instead of, a $125 watch. And just really, really nice. I was really surprised the level of finishing they do on these watches, which is really nice. The band is nice as well. It fits the whole aesthetic of the timepiece as well. I really do appreciate that. And yeah, overall, they did a nice job kind of mimicking a British vintage military field watch. Overall, I think they did a pretty good job mimicking this kind of field watch they were going for. I think it came out really, really, really nice. Maybe one thing I would change is to add hacking to the movement. I think that would be a nice improvement. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I mean, it's a really nice watch. The quality is there for the money. And you're not spending all that much. You're spending about, $125, which, is not even in Seiko 5 territory. And you're getting, nice mechanical movement, great lume, nice band, nice vintage aesthetic. Something you can't find, everywhere from all different brands, I'd say. But anyway, guys, let me know what you guys think. Definitely subscribe to the channel. Let me know what you think. Leave me a comment. I'll drop a link to them down in the description below so you can check them out after this video. I think it's a really, really, really cool watch. But anyway, I just happen to like it. Let me know what you guys think. I'll definitely chat with you more down below. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you on the next one. A lot of interesting content coming up real soon, so definitely subscribe. You don't want to miss out. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.